Greetings gamers, Kintaro here. Today we're covering a new build. Well, not really new, it's just an updated version of a build that I made during the Visions of Eternity beta test for the new Elite specs. And it's a strength defense version. So, like I said, this was the build I came up with during the beta. In this updated version, I'm only going to use Never Surrender. The rest of these are pretty typical, like Warrior PvP skill slots. This Never Surrender is still a flex spot. You can switch to Doliac Signet, you can switch to Balance Stance, which got buffed, or should I say the nerf got reverted. It's now back to 40 seconds. I really like using Rampage on this build, but if you wanted, you could use Signet of Rage or possibly Battle Standard. I'm going to quickly run through the traits. I'm not going to go over everything. Brave Stride, more Adrenaline. Because we're not using Discipline, our Adrenaline generation is going to be a little lower, so I think this is the best option. Forceful Greatsword, just for extra might generation on crits. And Berserker's Power. So Berserker's Power works really well with Paragon because anytime we use a chant or a burst skill, it will increase our strike damage. So it's really easy to keep up, and it really does boost our damage a lot because you get 21% damage from this trait, and then from the Grandmaster trait, Brisk Pacing, we gain another 20% damage when we have 10 motivation. So that's really the core of the build. I mean, the defense trait line is exactly what you would use with any other Warrior PvP build. The first line of traits for Paragon, I mean, you could use Call to Action if you want. It just grants you Chant of Action on combat. But I think the Condi Cleanse is a little bit more useful. I've kind of gone back and forth on this, but I think with this build, I prefer this one. Invigorating Tempo, gain Adrenaline, and Healing. You could go with Strengthening Stanzas for a little bit extra damage, but honestly, the damage is so high on this build that I think you're better off with the Adrenaline gain and the Healing so that you have your burst skills and your chants on demand whenever you need them. And that's basically it for the build. I'll quickly go over the gear. Berserker Amulet. These two are kind of flex. Rune of the Eagle I like because you get a lot of mileage out of the precision and ferocity with this build. Another option, because we're not using Discipline, we don't have the bonus move speed, is to go with Rune of the Traveler. So if you don't know what this is, it's like half celestial stats, like divinity stats, 5% extra boon duration, and then 25% move speed. You're really just taking this for the move speed. But I prefer Rune of the Eagle, or at least that's what I've been using. And then in Relic of the Wayfinder, this gives you your 25% move speed, and then you gain super speed for 2 seconds whenever you enter combat. I find the super speed from this is more useful. The other really popular pick is Relic of the Mistburn. Relic of Mistburn. If you've watched any of my other build videos before, you've probably seen this pop up multiple times. So when you grant might to yourself, you gain additional might, and you also gain 5% crit chance. So this works really well with the strength trait line. It works really well with Chant of Action. And you basically just gain more might, and you get a little bit more crit. The Eagle Rune, we're getting precision, so we kind of have the crit covered, so it's about even there. You do gain a little bit less might stacks, but honestly, being able to stay in combat and keep your motivation stacks up and keep this rolling, I think is better. It also helps you stay in combat, so your adrenaline doesn't go to 0. That's my rationale for it. It's just my playstyle, but the other option is perfectly viable too. So it's just personal preference. You know, test them out both for yourself and see what you think. For sigils, I'm just going to go with energy and intelligence. You gain more crits, which means more might stacks, and then energy is for survival. Your Greatsword is going to be kind of your escape tool, but definitely a source of big damage too. Spear is kind of the standout of this build. You have a lot of damage in all your skills here. You have your daze on your Spear 3, you have your knockback on your Spear 5, and then a lot of damage coming from Harrier's Toss. The reason this build is better now than what it was before is because of Fast Hands, the old Discipline trait, which reduced your weapon swap down to 5 seconds, is now baseline for all warriors. So it's much cleaner and much simpler and much faster to go from one weapon to the other. You will notice, like if you're used to playing with Discipline and you get that adrenaline on weapon swap, like not having that anymore, you'll notice it a little bit, but I think with Brave Stride and Invigorating Tempo, you're fine without it. yeah, that's it for the build. Now let's take a look at some gameplay footage.